What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. If you guys have seen some of my other videos we got going on, we got lots going on here over the next couple of days. We went ahead and tore down our Veta frame, and we are building one monstrous Frankenstein mining rig here. So keep an eye on the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so, and you can keep in the loop as to exactly what we got going on here. So anyways, in last week's video, we went ahead and talked about these two laptops. We actually had a video. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll put a link in the upper right hand corner. It was talking about how to mine on any hardware out there using the unMineable Windows software. So check that out if you guys want to know a guide on exactly on setting this up. But what we did is we went ahead and set up DogeCoin on this laptop, and we set up VeChain on this laptop. This laptop, I think, has a 6000 series i7, and this one has a 7000 series i7. And what unMineable does, if you guys aren't familiar with it, is it mines using mines Monero. And then what it does is it pays you in the currency of choice, meaning we're going to be paid out on this one for DogeCoin and this one for VeChain. So we let this run for one total week, and now we're going to go ahead and check in and see how we've done for one total week. So let's go ahead and log in here and let's take a look. So this one mines at 522 hash rate, and we have mined 4.10 DogeCoin. Alrighty, and over on this one is VeChain. This one is mining at 827 hash rate, and this one currently is at 3.37 VeChain. So if we take a closer look, you guys can see, and it might be hard to see, there we go. So your payment will be sent automatically from when we hit 200 VeChain. So that's when it actually is the payout. Over on our DogeCoin setup, it is 50 DogeCoin. So in reality, you don't actually get paid for any of your mining until you've reached 50 or 200. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump over to the computer, talk about how much money we've made, and how long it would take to actually hit the payout period using unMineable. Alrighty guys, we are over on the computer on Coinbase right now, and it currently is telling us the price of DogeCoin is currently at 0.0585. So not exactly the highest here over the last year. Still better than where it was, especially if you got in or if you did well here earlier in February. But taking a look back right now, we're not doing so great at 0.0585. When it comes to VeChain, VeChain is actually at 10 cents right now, actually up pretty well today. And if we take a look here, VeChain's actually doing far better than it's ever done before over the last year, even ever right now. VeChain's actually looking really well overall. If we take a look, I mean, there's some potential there with VeChain, absolutely, but currently at 10 cents. So let's talk about some numbers here. So looking at our fancy smancy spreadsheet, looking at DogeCoin, we mined 4.10 DogeCoin. It took us 7 days to do it. At a payout at 50 DogeCoin, the current price being at 0.0585, we made a whopping 24 cents over the last 7 days. Woo! And that's not even taking into account any power that we would have used on something here like a laptop, which actually isn't too bad when it comes down to your power consumption versus a desktop or a mining rig. So doing some math, if we take the payout of 50 divided by how much we made there, which was 4.10, that tells us it'll take 12.19 weeks in order to hit our payout number, or it will take us 85.33 days. So that's not even taking, and that's just to get 50 DogeCoin, guys. Looking at VeChain, so VeChain we mined 3.36 with a total of 7 days. The current price of, actually, let's fix that on the fly here. Nothing's rehearsed. All right, so the current price of VeChain is 0.10, so 10 cents, which means we made 34 cents during that time period. all because of the fact of the current price of VeChain. If we take the current payout amount of VeChain, which is 200, divided by the 3.36 that we mined in 1 week, it's going to take us 59.52 weeks, or 416 days in order to even get a payout, to even get it into our wallet. So that's something to keep in mind, guys, when you're looking at unMineable, is the fact that like there's no daily payout, there's no weekly payout, monthly payout. You're lucky to see a payout. Now, granted, this is running off of what we did there. Now, granted, that's a 6000 series i7 and a 7000 series i7. So that gives you some good ideas as to, what you can do with some of your old hardware. It's an option. It really depends. If you have multiple different pieces of hardware and you're mining multiple different, or you're mining one coin like VeChain here, you could cut that down significantly based off of your hash rate and how much you're actually mining per day or per week. So there is potential there. I do not want to smother your dreams of using unMineable and a basement full of old hardware. There is some potential there, but I think you really need to keep in mind is with that, and keeping in mind the power consumption, because a lot of that old hardware really tears up, really uses a lot of energy per day. Is it worth it? So do your math, do your research, and decide if you got that old hardware sitting around, what you're going to do with it in that regard. Before we go ahead and go our separate ways, I wanted to let you guys know that if you guys are on Twitter, so am I. Come on out and follow me over on Twitter, twitter.com/thehobbyistminer. I am posting every day there, talking about all different types of fun stuff. My videos are on there. I'm also connecting with the community, posting pictures along the way. So go ahead and check me out over on Twitter. It is Hobbyist Miner. They wouldn't let me use it made it too long. So check it out. It's right here, Hobbyist Miner. Other than that, guys, thank you guys very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And finally, don't forget to subscribe. Take care.